You're listening to Onward with Onrie Live. I'm your host, Henri Compen. Thanks for tuning in. So today I'm going to be talking about something really, really incredible. It's regarding our first licensing work. We just released a collectible Yi Soon Shin coin. Over the last year, I've seen this and in pictures, but I have never actually looked at the coin itself until now. So here it is. Here's the box. It just came in from Korea, and this is just sort of like a protective case for it. And there's a ton of goodies that come with this coin, and I'll tell you a little bit about how we kind of came up with everything. And so this is the coin comes with a limited print that was drawn by the artist of Yi Soon Shin, Giovanni Timpano. This is the first actual illustration of Yi Soon Shin that he ever did for us, and it was actually drawn when he was trying out for the position. And this is the illustration that got him the job, and we decided to print these up because it's artwork that we've never seen before in print, and it's a limited edition sketch that comes with the purchase of the coin. Another cool thing that comes with the coin is the very first issue of Yi Soon Shin Warrior Defender, and the thing that makes this one different than the other issues of the book that are signed is that this is limited to 500 copies, and they're all signed a specific way. Let me see if I can move the camera over here. Yeah, so this is 160 out of 500 copies. There's only 500 of these coins minted. And now we're actually getting to the coin itself, and it's right over here. So this is the actual box for the coin, and it's meant to have like text on it, kind of like Yi Soon Shin's diary. And on the back side is a certificate of authenticity, letting you know that this is an actual, real numismatic coin. And let's open it up and see what it's like. I haven't done this yet. This is really exciting, So here's the actual inside right here. So this is artwork from that our team put together specifically for this coin, and hopefully you can get a good look at it. So the coin is actually in the insert over here, and I'm going to pull it out right now. This thing is huge, by the way. This thing is like, look at this thing. All right, here's my hand, okay? I got a big hand, all right? It's huge. It's very, very huge, all right? And here is the coin. It fits right over here. Look at how big this thing is. This thing is huge. And it's also thick, too. It's about like, I want to say a little less than a centimeter thick, but it's pretty big. And on the back side, you have the queen. Let me give you guys a good look. So there's the queen, and behind her are Yi's swords. Dak likes to make jokes that Yi cut off the queen's head and put it on the back of his coin. And on the front side of this coin is artwork from the artwork encased in silver, or however they did it. But anyway, this is it right here. It's really cool. And when you open up the case, what's cool is that you still get the actual artwork on the inside too. And let me just kind of move this over here. So I'm really proud of this. This was a long time. This was a lot of work, and it was something that I never expected would happen. When I first started working on Yi Soon Shin, the one thing I never imagined is that there would be a point when there would be a licensing deal to make collectible coins, and like real collectible coins, This has more value to it than the Bitcoin because it actually exists. It is not a cryptocurrency. But another cool thing about the coin, I just want to point this out, all right, is that this coin has heads on one side and heads on the other side. So therefore, it is the perfect coin to go and gamble with, because you're always going to win if you call heads. So there you go. You can't lose with this coin. Just like Admiral Yi, you're always going to win. And, Yeah. So I'm being asked right now where people can purchase the coin. You can go to our website right now. I have a couple coins in stock, so that means I can ship them out locally. Shipping will be way cheaper, and it's actually included into the price of the coin. So the cost of the coin is $249, and if you purchase it on our website, it will go out immediately, and you'll have it very soon. A couple things I want to tell you about the history of the coin, because I think that's something that that's the reason why I'm here today, is to talk to you guys about it. So in July 2016, I was contacted by a company in Korea, and they had partners in Asia and Europe that they were coming together with to manufacture their own coins. And they typically, they retail coins right now, and they wanted to kind of remain anonymous. So, but they, actually approached me and wanted to make a series of collectible coins related to Yi Soon Shin, and not just any Yi Soon Shin, but to our Yi Soon Shin comic book series. It was something that they really enjoyed the work, and they wanted to basically help us immortalize it. So that's what they did. So they wanted their plan is to release 12 coins, and the hope is that they'll get there. And basically, once they got on board, we signed a contract, and then basically what they wanted to do was they wanted to take a piece of Yi Soon Shin artwork that had actually existed, and they had this thought that they could just like have us move stuff over, because it's kind of hard to think aesthetically sometimes. You think everything seems so easy today, like every piece of art should be 3D, right? Well, moving a 2D image and slightly over to the left or to the right would require you to completely redraw the image, and we couldn't do that. So I tried to see if there was other Yi Soon Shin artwork that they could use for the coin, so that they wouldn't have to spend so much money, because they acquired the license, so it shouldn't be a big deal for us to find something that they could use to put on a coin. So I spent a couple weeks with DAC, and we were going through every single issue of Yi Soon Shin and trying to see if there were some possibilities that they could go with, and we provided them with options, and they didn't want to do it. So I said, okay guys, well, the only other thing you can do then is license my team to draw a completely new image for you. And they took some time to think about it, and they're like, okay, let's do it. So after that, it was up to me to kind of come up with a concept for them, and I contacted them because they're my partners, and I asked them what they wanted to see. And they wanted to get the sense of Yi Soon Shin up against all odds and all that, and that's like a good way to kind of encapsulate what his story is about. And so I started looking online at different concepts, because what I typically tend to do is, in order to get inspiration, I look at other pieces of art, I read lots of comics, and I try and come up with ideas based off of the things that I see. Now, I'm not ripping them off or anything like that, because that's just that's not good. What I'm looking for is things that are strong, images that I think will pull people's attention. And after that, I'll sit down and I'll sketch something out, and then I'll talk with it about Dave, or I'll talk with Dave about it. And what's great about talking with Dave about it is he can give me a more non-objective opinion, and really tell me what works and what doesn't work. And that always helps tremendously, is to have somebody that you can bounce ideas off of. So Dave's opinion comes into play, and then we finalize a concept that we wanted to present to the coin company. We sent it back to them. They approved, and then I got the illustrative team involved with it. And they were very good about everything, and they put together the image very quickly. And like any piece of Yi Soon Shin artwork that you see in the comics, this was done with great pride and great care. And the coin company was absolutely pleased with it, and they sent everything off, and it took a very long time to produce this coin. They were hoping to have it ready like sometime in August of last year, and so they had they put the they put it out the year as 2017 on the coin. And it took them a lot longer because there's a lot of detail in this coin here. I mean, this is not just like some standard collectible coin. This is the real deal here, you know. So they spent a lot of time working on the coin, making sure that it was manufactured properly, that the case itself looked nice, and then we had to talk about other things to include because the price was very steep, so I wanted to make sure that everybody who purchases the coin gets the biggest bang for their buck so that it benefits not only me but my partners as well. And you know, that's something that's really important about working in comics and entertainment, is particularly when you get into you know, licensing, is you're working with other people and you want to be flexible, because if you're someone that is difficult to work with, no one's going to want to, you know, license your product anymore. You have to be very reasonable, you have to be really responsible, and you have to be diligent. You know, like I actually, in order to help them save some money, I actually put together a commercial for them for the coin, and I'll actually put the link over here right now. And you know, this coin, it really, the commercial really took a lot of time for us. I mean, we had to go back and forth, and we put in the Korean edition of the Korean translation of it, as well as the English text. And some things didn't necessarily transfer over to English. So you know, we had to kind of work around some things, and it was challenging because at some points they wanted to try and fix the English text, and I was like, no, the English text is how it should be. And you know, we worked around it, and that's what you have to do when especially when you're partners with companies from outside of the United States. You have to be flexible no matter what. And the same thing goes for, you know, your creative team. You know, like if I push my artists to the point where they're so stressed out that they can't even turn in work, that they're worried about things, that they're so worried about my reaction or me getting angry that they're afraid to turn work into me, that's not going to allow me to progress with what I'm doing in terms of production. And, you know, all these things are important to consider. So teamwork and being flexible and understanding what things you want to maintain. It's really kind of like any kind of relationship you have with anybody. You have to manage everybody's expectations, and you also have to manage your own expectations, because, you know, it's my dream for this coin to expand into other different types of licensing deals. I hope that it can lead to toys and t-shirts, and we're actually in talks with a couple toy companies right now. But, you know, until those deals come into play, you know, it's all just kind of wishful thinking. And it's really just a matter of being flexible and understanding that if something doesn't work out the way I want to, that another deal will come by and sweep me off my feet and take me to where I need to go next. And, you know, this was absolutely true with my publishing deal with Seoul Cultural Publishers, when they decided to put out the Korean edition of the first graphic novel. And in a couple months, they'll actually be releasing the Fallen Avenger graphic novel in Korean. And, you know, working out expectations with them and understanding what goals they have and trying to help them meet those goals, that's important. And, you know, this is why I'm here talking about the coin right now, is because part of my obligation to the coin company is to come out here and actually and talk to them about you know, what we're doing. So yeah, but anyway, we hold on. Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, so the coin is now available on the YI SOON SHIN website. You can come to our shop. I'll put the link down for you, and you can pick it up. It's going for just $249. Shipping is included, and I got a couple coins in stock right now, and you can just come to our site right here. You can pick it up now. It'll also come with a special package from special message from me, and you can also purchase all of our other stuff on there too. We got new products out there, which I've talked about a couple weeks ago. And hopefully we'll have some more stuff to announce soon in regards to our licensing endeavors. But in the meantime, I managed to figure out which conventions I'll be doing for 2018, and I'll be talking with you guys about that more next week. The first convention that you can find me at will be Planet City Comic-Con in February in Kansas City, Missouri, and I'm really looking forward to coming back out there. I've done the show now for 4 years, and it's one of my best performing shows. I'm looking forward to coming back and hitting the con scene hard, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys all there. And if you guys have any questions about what conventions you think you want to attend, or have, what conventions I think are good or whatever, feel free to hit me up. Next week I'll be broadcasting to you live from the Dominican Republic, because even I need to take a vacation every once in a while, and I don't want to miss a minute with you guys. It's always a pleasure to come out here. Thank you all for joining today and helping us grow Onward with Onrie live. And pretty soon I'll be launching a podcast as well, where I'll be having guests come on who are people that I know personally, who are very interesting, people in the comic book industry, people outside of the comic book industry, and we're just gonna shoot the shit, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'll be telling you guys about that very soon. In the meantime, thank you again for tuning in today. Check us out online. Go to our shop, buy the YI SOON SHIN coin. And once again, it comes with a ton of goodies. A sketch by artist Giovanni Timpano, never before seen artwork. It comes with a signed copy of the first issue, but this is a limited edition signed copy because it is numbered 1 through 500. And it comes with the 2-ounce Numismatic silver collectible coin right here. This is it one more time for you guys, for you beautiful people right here. There's Yi on the front, there's Yi on the back, and it's all encased in this beautiful case right here, featuring never before seen artwork from the YI SOON SHIN team. And you can buy it now, and I will ship it right to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you next week. Onward to victory.